All right, time to jump back in. We're going to go ahead and launch the jailbreak. We're only at 97% infiltrated, but it's normal. Enemy readiness, only 9 enemies. Still force level 2. And still in March. Still in March in the game. I know I've said that a few times in previous videos, but I don't think everyone will appreciate just how many missions we are doing in March and how rare that is. I have had March months of the campaign in the past, even good campaigns, where I only do 5 or 6 missions, including Gatecrasher, because sometimes you just don't get the missions on good timers. Sometimes you don't get the right missions. Like one of our first missions, for example, was a jailbreak, which helped us get 3 resistance personnel beyond our starting 6. That enabled us to get better timers on future missions, including this one, which is another jailbreak to get more resistance personnel. So the stuff kind of cascades in some ways, and it has cascaded very favorably for us so far. There's also, we built the resistance ring, and we got that Python on the mission that we generated from a covert action. And there's the 2 rendezvous missions, which is wild. I sometimes go 3 months into the campaign before I get my first rendezvous mission. So this is one of the more favorable starts that I've had, for sure. Now, on this mission, Jesse is both our hacker and our scout. Okay, well, we're probably not going for either of those. We have not seen anything yet.
Leave it to me. On the move. We've got a hostile squad here.
That's a very interesting. Do we want to go for this? Let me see what the chances would be on a full override with no. So a 48% to grab the drone permanently. I don't think I want to do that at this stage of the mission, because if we go for the full override, whether we get it or not, we're gonna lose. Jesse's gonna lose concealment. Okay, so there's 2 drones that are just camped on the evac zone. That's not... We have to deal with that one way or the other.
Heading out.
Okay, let's not just open up on them on that drone just yet. No. Okay. That definitely made me nervous because... So I think we want to move... a tile over so that this drone has no risk of seeing you, Jesse.
Moving.
Slide over 1 tile. Okay. It is fine. Everything is fine. We have actually 2 drones that we're seeing at the same time. It's kind of good, kind of bad. What is your chance to hit? What's your chance to hit the drones? Yeah, let's take that one. Well, I'm not happy about that outcome. Alright, well, we're gonna take out this drone.
Nice one.
That drone is gonna probably stun somebody. Probably Skull. Unless we can find some way to destroy it. I could use a rocket on it, which is probably going to alert every enemy in the level. And also, I didn't bring your rockets not to use them. One armor. You're not going to be able to reliably do the damage unless we use a grenade. Cool. Great, we destroyed loot. Okay, well, that's a fantastic start. Thanks, Ryuji. Thanks for missing your 96. They're now on yellow alert. Not super obvious there, but just based on the way they're moving. These guys don't know what's going on, though, so that's nice. Alright, we're gonna... I want to get you up here, but you'll definitely see them if I move you right now.
Okay, I'll go.
Oh, we could go for a full override on the Frost Droid. That would be interesting. Let me just hunker here for now.
Reload.
Focus. Covering now.
Who did they see, I wonder? Please don't activate. Please don't activate. Stop. Please stop. You're walking so far. You are literally one tile away from activation. Okay. Do we have another rocket here? Because the resistance personnel are way in the back, and I think we need another rocket. I think we need another rocket. They're definitely going to activate. Or, like, go on yellow alert. Because, yeah, you know, we just see it there. Now then, how do we... What if we climb up here? If only you could get close enough to throw an AP grenade. Alright, well you did get him, so we've still got one enemy here who's active. I can't really do anything with you, Jesse, except hunker. Oh, he lit himself on fire moving. Whew, that was fortuitous. Jesse's about to be revealed, by the way. Oh, yep. Yep, right there. Okay. The only good thing about that is that now he can, you know, we can use him to fight without any worry. You just lit yourself on fire, so you're guaranteed to die. I'm definitely worried. There's 2 more enemies in the level, and I don't know where they are. So that's a very significant concern I have at the moment. Like, I want to go here and shoot him.
No problem, boss. Throw a grenade.
Okay, let me see if we can take out... Let me see if we can get a better... If we can take the trooper out. With this shot. So close. Yeah, you can dash. I'm just worried about activating something else.
I guess that'll be okay. Okay. Stay put.
Leave it to me.
So he's done next turn. Oh. Gonna use up the over... Oh, no he's not. Nice shot. Okay, so we got through that without activating any new enemies.
Roger. Got it.
We have scouting protocol. I don't think I want to move Jesse. Let's take a look over here. There doesn't appear to be anybody on the right side, which suggests to me that the enemies are going to be
Roger.
either over here in the back corner or directly behind the building, which I think is more likely.
Planet six. Will do.
Yep, there they are. They were directly behind the building. Oh, I'm glad that missed. I don't need my hacker taking unnecessary damage. Speaking of unnecessary, well, do we need to use a rocket here? Can we handle this in a more conventional way? You can use dedication, get up close and personal. Of course, we still need someone to deal with that guy down there, and that requires clearing the Overwatch. You know, I don't know. I didn't come here to not use my rockets. Whole reason we brought the rockets was to use them. So we shall use them. Oh, that's interesting. Just jumping through the crack in the building.
Nice one.
All right, Jesse.
I'm going. Infiltrating the system.
Good. Now I can fight better.
Okay, no reinforcements yet. Let's get you back up to your perch.
Attempting infiltration.
Let's go ahead and do the hack. That feels a lot better to me than this. Nice. Yeah. All right. So that is a 34 intel gain, essentially. The equivalent, or 33. Equivalent of gaining 33 intel. A region adjacent to our starting region should now be significantly easier. Should make it significantly easier to make contact with.
Leave it to me.
Moving out.
Still no reinforcements, so this is we're gonna be out of here very easily.
Location confirmed. Okay.
All right, so they are all ready to get out.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I already checked that. There's nothing worth doing there. Off you go, team.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
Before I forget again.
I'm going. Status confirmed.
That was a very clean mission. The only thing that went wrong was the opening play. The opening shot on the drone with the armor-piercing rounds. Where we missed the 96. Completely. Not even a graze.
I would like to assure the citizens of Pac-Man that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminals.
But that's all okay. We're in good shape here.
The elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our people.
So now we've got to figure out who's going on the revealed start mission that's on the geoscape and who's sticking around to do the UFO. Hack. 12 hack, only 13 mobility and 70 aim. Ren 35, will 63 aim, average mobility, -6 dodge. -6 dodge. I wish your aim was higher, but I'd be inclined to make you to get a second hitman. We have one of each other class. The -6 dodge means you're going to be very vulnerable to critical hits. You do have 9 hack, but there are no hacking classes there. I guess the closest to that would be a recon. Hitman kind of fits the character, right? If you know who this character is based on. The protagonist from Persona 5. Close and personal, priority target, and executioner are all down here. Priority target would kind of shore up the mediocre aim. So I think this is a character that we would just probably go pure gunner. Just complete middle row. To try to take advantage of all these abilities. Because the only knife skill we've got is Keen Edge. Checkmate is really good on Akimbo, but not great on... Yeah, just not going to be great. Not going to be nearly as good on a Hitman. The only other option I could see here would be just taking Butcher and then, I guess, taking either close and personal or priority target. The 30% damage against organic targets is great, but having the ability to really reliably erase low HP enemies in close range and then go back into stealth would be pretty strong. Alright, meanwhile... So we got a lot of use out of your rockets even without fire in the hole, which I think is notable. That mission we just did does kind of make me want to take Concussion Rocket just so she could shoot rockets more often. But I think that having at least some things that she can do with her weapon, right, with the area suppression, hollow targeting, makes sense. And until we save up for Needle Arsenal, until we get Needle Arsenal, we're gonna be limited in how much we want to use rockets to potentially kill enemies. Up to Corporal. Close and personal. Alright. Oh, I should have looked at that. I should have looked at what the bond options were here. So Jesse and Ren would be an interesting... That would be an interesting tandem, because that would be 2 stealth units paired up. That's not always the best. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Of course, if he pairs up with Jensen, then it's 2 hackers and 2 stealth units paired up. So that's not exactly great. I don't even remember what Sully's class is. Dragoon, man. Okay, this is just. Princess Carolyn will be a hacker. Dragoon agent. This might actually be the best because at least it's not two hackers. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and do it. Well, they'll be really strong on Gorilla. That's another reason not to spec out Ren, to be like to spec him out more as a shooty hitman than a stealth officer type hitman, because Jesse's going to be an officer as a hijacker. Okay, so now the question becomes, how do we divvy up the soldiers on this upcoming series of operations? The Python needs to get a little rest. Python needs to not be on the Haven advisory duty here, because I want to plenish a little will. Let's put Jensen on there for now until the UFO mission comes around. Alright, so it's a revealed start mission. We're getting a warden and a point of interest. So I think I probably want both these two on the UFO. Joanna would probably also be good for the UFO, which means this mission maybe falls to you two to be the kind of... Yeah, we're going to want the Grenadier on the UFO as well because of that Needle Arsenal move. Alright, so let's give you an AP grenade. Do I want you on the UFO? Do we want to be blowing up? Do we want to be blowing up parts of the UFO? Probably not. I mean, an alloy grenade is one thing, a rocket is another. You need to rest anyway. That if we send you on this mission, you'll be tired. So it's looking like these two, Joanna, our Grenadier, probably Burns will want some kind of precision. I guess the Python's a precision shooter, but probably we want you. And then we take Jensen, and that gets us to... That's already 6. So I think Ryuji's going right back out. Yeah, we need our heavy on this mission because we're going to need... Like, we're probably just going to have to blast through the enemy because we're only going to have 5. I don't know whether strength is going to go up or not, but force level will be at 3. We're going to need some way of getting through the enemy's armor. And that leaves 1 open spot on this mission. Is that... do we just want to throw a rookie on this? That seems like a bad idea. How about our electrician? We do have a group of people on the UFO intercept mission, right? Like, who were those people? Oh yeah, it was them. It's Drake. Yeah, we might. That's interesting. We probably could take burns on this. That's probably not a bad idea, actually. Leave the electrician off this mission, take burns instead. It does mean we have 2 people with armor-piercing rounds, which is questionable. Whether that's the best use of our limited resources. Of course, by the same token, there's something to be said for having significant armor piercing when we don't have any frag grenades, right? We got one person who can blow up some cover, but we don't have any frag grenades. I do think it's appropriate here, though, to go in loud, so to speak, because yeah, it's gonna be a revealed start mission, force level 3. We only have 5 people. It won't be that easy. So I don't think it's crazy to have 2 people with armor piercing rounds. I'm gonna give you the stock. And if we have an autoloader, which we don't, so I guess we're gonna go expanded mag. So precision shooting. Do we have the ability to make the alloy sword yet? Nope. Sure don't. Cool. Good luck, team. Get out there and try not to die.
Ready to deploy.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Okay, we got that down to 9 enemies. Oh, I forgot about our resident scrapper. So Orin will definitely get a promotion here. Leon probably will. Yeah, my character probably will. Ari and Build Eric Hayes probably won't. Is it April yet? It's not. It's 5:26 a.m. on March 31st. We are still in March. We are still in March, even at the end of this. Even at the end of this video. We've got to accumulate enough cash to build GTS here. Got to get that guerrilla tactics school up. But we are 2 days away from almost surely getting 54 supplies, which will definitely help. We are doing a guerrilla op in a different region right now to get another engineer, which will also help. This has just been such a frenetic start. Normally you ease into your campaign. You know, you're doing a few missions in March, and then you do more in April, and you expand to, you know, 2nd and 3rd regions and start doing missions there. But this has just been an absolute frenzy of missions. But we got to get the GTS up because we've got too many. We have too many rookies with stats that indicate they need to be in specific roles. Like these two need to be like snipers or sniper classes. These two need to be hackers, the high hack stat. One of them I'll probably make a healing specialist. Probably that's Princess Carolyn, because 70 aim actually makes you kind of a weird case. Like 70 aim with a decent hack stat but low mobility. I almost wonder if making you an agent and giving you a PCS mobility implant later in the game would be a better strategy. Because with the 70 aim, you could... How many agents do we have? One. We have one agent at this point. Okay, then. All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and launch this. And next time, we will pick up with the UFO intercept mission.